Hello students, I hope you're all fine. I'm going to discuss about elasticity, which is a very important topic in microeconomics. In this clip, I'll try to cover price elasticity of demand or PD. Before starting with PD, let's check it out. What is elasticity? It refers responsive of one variable because of changing another variable. All right. Now, there are two types of elasticity. One is elasticity of demand, another one is elasticity of supply. Under elasticity of demand, we have PD, price elasticity of demand, XED, cross elasticity of demand, YD, income elasticity of demand, AD, advertising elasticity of demand. In business studies, it's also known as promotional elasticity of demand. All right, both are same. Now, under elasticity of supply, we have only price elasticity of supply. All right, okay. Let's discuss about our main topic, which is price elasticity of demand or PD. It refers responsiveness of quantity demand because of change in price. And the equation is percentage change in quantity demand divided by percentage change in price. What are the determinants of PD? The determinants are necessities versus luxuries, number of close substitutes, relative expense of the product or need for the product, then market structure. It means, is it a perfect or imperfect market? Then time length, like this in the short run or long run. These are the factors or determinants which influence PD. Okay? Now, let's see how can we calculate PD. In your question paper, if the values are given in percentage, then use this equation. Percentage change in quantity demand divided by percentage change in price. Now, very important point is we can put a minus sign in the original equation. It is because there is an inverse or negative relationship between price and quantity. All right. Now, if the values are given in numbers in the question paper, then you can use this equation, which will give you the same result. If it's necessary, you can pause the clip and go through the equation. In this example, the result is 1.6. The value is 1.6. It means demand is relatively elastic. We'll talk about it in a moment. Now, let's talk about different values of PD. It means based on the result, there could be 5 types of PD with different PD values. Starting with relatively inelastic demand. It refers when there is a change in price. Okay, 1% change in price because less than 1% change in quantity, then is relatively inelastic demand. Next one, relatively elastic demand. Here, if there is 1% change in price cause more than 1% change in quantity demand, then is relatively elastic demand. Okay. Next, perfectly inelastic. If there is 1% change in demand causes 0% change in quantity demand. That's mean no change in quantity demand. Then is perfectly inelastic. Then next is perfectly elastic. It refers when there is 1% change in price causes infinite amount of change in quantity demand. All right, then is perfectly elastic. Lastly, unitary elastic. It refers when there is 1% change in price causes 1% change in quantity demand. That means equal percentage change in both price and quantity. Then is unitary elastic. Now, let's see different types of demand curve in terms of PD values. In the first diagram, this is perfectly inelastic demand curve. Look, the demand curve is totally steeper or vertical. There is only change in price, no change in quantity. Next one, perfectly elastic demand. Here, the demand curve is totally flat or horizontal. It means if there is 1% change in price, there will be infinite amount of change in quantity demand. Enormous change in quantity demand. All right. Next one, relatively inelastic demand. Look here, price has changed more than quantity. And in the unitary elastic, both price and quantity have changed equally. Next one, relatively elastic demand. In this case, quantity has changed more than the price. All right. Now, we can show all the values of PD along a demand curve. All right. Look, in this demand curve, we can show all the PD values, starting with perfectly elastic, where the demand curve touches the y-axis. This point shows perfectly elastic demand and the value is infinite. The middle point is the unitary elastic and the value is 1. The point, the gap between perfectly elastic and unitary elastic is the range of relatively elastic demand and the value is greater than 1. Then the demand curve which connect the x-axis, that point is perfectly inelastic and the value is 0. The gap between unitary and perfectly inelastic, that range is showing, or the gap is showing relatively inelastic demand and the value is less than 1. Okay. Now we can show different types of demand curve of different PD values. Look, here we have 5 different types of demand curve showing different types of PD values. Starting with the horizontal one, this showing perfectly elastic and the value is infinite. Next, the vertical line, this is the perfectly inelastic one and the value is 0. Then the middle one, the flatter middle line is the unitary elastic. All right, and the value is 1 because there's an equal percentage change in price and quantity. More flatter one, this is the demand curve showing relatively elastic and the value is greater than 1. All right, the last one, the more steeper one, this is the one showing relatively elastic and the value is less than 1. All right, now these are the 5 types of demand curve showing 5 different values of PD. All right, so students, if you have any types of, feel free to contact. Allah Hafiz.